Эй, копы хотят пончиков.
Hey cops, want donuts? What we have here is a Russian MVD IRP. This is the MRE of the Russian MVD or Interior Ministry, an enormous government agency that covers everything from law enforcement to customs and border protection, paramilitary forces, you know, the guys you see with the ski masks in the Meanwhile in Russia videos. This agency covers the entire vast enormity of Russia, and as such, their law enforcement officers can't exactly pull over at the local Dunkin' Donuts for a cup of coffee and a Boston cream while on patrol in deepest, darkest Siberia. So it's very important that they're able to carry food with them. And God only knows, in Russian winter, you could very easily get snowed in somewhere, find yourself stuck somewhere for a long period of time. Let's cut this sucker open and see what we got. All right, let's open this box up and see what's inside. All right on the top, we got what looks like a pepper packet. These are drink mixes, lemonade. We have a cup of Russian tea, not bad. Espit stove with fuel tablets, and there's a striker in there. And if you notice, the fuel tablets themselves actually have some sulfur on them. You don't need a match, you just run them over that striker and they light. This, I believe, is a vegetable caviar. We'll look at it under the translator in just a second. I know that word, kasha. We'll look at it under the translator. This is apple jelly, absolutely delicious. And 2 packages of reactive armor tiles, and by that, of course, I mean Russian biscuits. We have a large packet, 20 grams of sugar, salt, pepper, a opener, and a green plastic spoon of decent quality, and 1 paper napkin. Very thin. If this is intended to be toilet paper, you better hold it. Good mixed bag of components. The total calorie count here is about 1,200. The weight is comparable to a US MRE. This is a single meal ration intended for 1 police officer, 1 Russian customs agent for 1 meal, about 8 to 12 hours. Okay, let's get this organized. I want to take a second to give a quick shout out to all of you who have supported this channel, either via super thanks or buy me a coffee, links to which are below in the description. Thank you very much for your support. You are greatly appreciated. All right, so tea going in the mug. This stuff is pretty average. I've had it before. Russian tea is, generally speaking, delicious, but this is clearly not their highest quality brand. Let's go ahead and enjoy 20 grams of sugar in that cup of tea. We just turned that tea into a dessert. That's gonna be 1 sweet cup of tea. Let's take a look at some of these other items here under the translator. This I believe to be vegetable caviar, canned vegetable snacks, zucchini caviar, 100 grams. Canned meat and vegetables chopped and sterilized, rice porridge with beef, apple jam, black pepper, salt, disinfecting wipes. Oh, I thought these were drink mixes. Oh well. So the only beverage we got then was the tea. Bummer. Okay, so we're gonna wanna get this heated up in some way, shape, or form. I'm not gonna use the Espit stove in the house, but let's get some extra hot water going and we'll get this kasha heated up. All right, kasha going in the bowl. And what the heck, we'll throw the zucchini caviar in there too. Hot water going in. Get these two warmed up. While those two are heating up, let's go for some biscuits and some apple jam. This stuff is absolutely fantastic. It is one of my favorite MRE items. Come on, baby. Yeah, perfect. This little piece of the biscuit right there. Oh yeah, with that apple jam on it, it's well worth the price of admission. Here we go. The apple jelly is so good, and the biscuit is just so bad. The biscuit is bland and stale and dry. There's no salt, there's no butter, there's really no flavor. It's just a stale wafer. But the apple jelly is so delicious. Really one of my favorite MRE items from any nation. Oh man, That is so good. Moving on to the vegetable caviar. Might as well use the opener they gave us. Make it a little easier because it's too hot to grab right now. Now, I have had this before cold. I'm wondering if it's going to taste any better now that it's hot. I don't want it. Okay, it's got a little spice to it, a little salty. I don't like that zucchini taste though, which is funny because I usually like zucchini and squash. Has a texture like baby food. All right, so moving on to the main event, we have our beef and rice porridge, our kasha. Oh yeah, baby. Looks and smells a bit like corned beef hash. I definitely see the rice in there. All right, here goes nothing. Rice is a little dry. The meat's pretty good. It does taste a lot like corned beef. Needs to be hotter. I think hotter would be better. So it would probably be a little better heated up on the Esbit stove than in hot water for 10 minutes, but I could live on this. This isn't bad at all. Last but not least, our Russian tea. Listen, I've had Russian tea that's absolutely delicious. This is pretty commercial tasting, like it's not that radically different from like Lipton brand or something. But with that sugar in there, nice and hot, really warm, soothing beverage that would just be great on a frigid, cold Siberian morning. Oh yeah, this would get you out of bed and keep you going. Hey, from our family to yours, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, Happy New Year. We'll see you in 2024. Right, Junior? Yes, sir!
Yes, sir!
Yes, indeed. So the Russian MVD IRP definitely leaves a little something to be desired in terms of the number of components and kind of the variety of those components. But hey, this is not a military ration. It's not intended to feed thousands of troops all across the Ukrainian front. It's for the Russian police on some far-flung remote border, thousands of miles from Moscow, who have no other options for what they're going to eat. So if you like this video and you like Russian rations or you like to see other foreign rations, I'd recommend you check out this playlist here. Thanks for watching. Make sure you're subscribed. Bye for now. До свидания.